I know next to nothing about this game. Um, Outside of the few, it's supposed to be a mystery game. Um, it's just, I guess, kind of a side scroller game, if you will, and one that, again, I know next to nothing about other than it's supposed to be spooky enough. And I was like, you know what? It's gonna be, I guess you can say, a light spooky because it'll help kind of move things along. And then, of course, on my normal night of streaming is when I can actually get the screams out. But first thing in the morning when you're going, no scream. But I'm trying. Alright, so, Grumster, have fun. Um, and yeah, let's see how things roll. Again, I have not played this before. Consider your actions carefully. The decisions you make will change the world around you and how your story unfolds. Oh, good. Autosave makes every decision final. There's no going back. So at least I get multiple routes in this one. It's going to be interesting. Already that's kind of creepy when you have like this poster here all the way down the way. Ah. I have a sanity meter. What was that? From the grimy fabric of the train seat, I recognize a familiar face. Hazuki! What's your badge doing in a place like this? Where are you?
Hi.
Ito? Where are you? I've been trying to reach you for 20 minutes. I guess that means you've heard about this phone. What? Yeah, Saki told me. I'm on my way to Shinjuku now. I couldn't wait for the uniforms and miss another chance. We've narrowed down the GPS signal to back alley in the east part of town. You're the only detective I trust that's near it. That said, I'd be an idiot not to send a team behind you. Lucky for us, it doesn't look like it's moved in the last 40 minutes. Ooh, not good. Yeah, it did. What's your ETA? I should be there in about 10 minutes. How long until your team arrives? At this rate, they're about 20 minutes behind you. We have no idea what you're walking into, so no heroics. Find the phone, discover what you can about how it got there, and report straight back to HQ. Understand? Yes, sir. I know this one has been especially tough for you. He's your partner, and I understand that you want to be the one to bring him home. But, well, are you going to be okay being back in the field? I know it's been a while since, the incident, so you can't blame me for being a little hesitant. Remember to keep an eye on your spin attributes from time to time by pressing square. I'm taking a big risk by trusting you with this, Ito. We can't have another repeat of Kamakura. So I guess this is a second game? I'm fine, sir. I have everything under control. I'll report in once I find the phone. Behind the pleasantries, it's plain as day that Yukimura still doesn't trust me to be on my own. The day Kazuki went missing, the uniforms completely ruined the crime scene. There's no way I'll let that happen again. Hold on, Kazuki. I'll be there soon. Okay. What am I getting? 5 days ago, my partner, Detective Kazuki Tanaka, vanished after leaving Police HQ. There was no sign of him, and we had no leads. From one of the most popular cities on Earth, he simply disappeared. That is, until an hour ago, when his phone was mysteriously switched on. Tracing it led me here to this grimy road on the east side of Shinjuku. Nothing good ever happens in this part of town. So, in my opinion, the smaller chicken skewer places, the better. At least that's what I used to tell Kazuki. Close. Not like I have time for chicken tonight, anyway.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Detective Ito of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I can smell the cop on you the minute you step through the door. Yeah, sure, ask away, but make it quick. It's usually starting getting busy around. Has any strange customers come in tonight? Seen anyone out of the ordinary? You, for start. But no, Detective, it's been business as usual. Creepy man. Ah, creepy face. Snort. Listen, honey, as much as I'd love to keep shooting the breeze, if you want to keep talking, you can buy a drink like everybody else. This hostess seems pretty cagey. She might open up after a drink, but then again, maybe not. I need to be careful here. Golly, I'm putting myself into this. Why? Alright, I can afford to take a load off. I'll take a shot of whiskey on the rocks. I got a trophy! You serious? Oh, okay, most cops don't exactly order out of the open. Well, you did say we couldn't keep talking without a drink. I've had my drink now, so get talking. What do you want me to say? Listen, lady, I don't own the place. I just work here. So if this is some sort of sting or something, leave me out of it. It's bad enough to have mouth breathers like Goto over there chatting me up all night. Don't worry, not a setup. Seems there have been some bad things happening in this part of town tonight, that's all. Bad things? You a rookie? No, not by a long shot. Well, you sound like one. Bad stuff happens here all the time. Seems like every other day I'm hearing whispers of someone getting beaten or scammed going on. Anyone whisper to you tonight? Nope, as a matter of fact, they haven't, officer. Now, as stimulating as that conversation was, I'm all out of goodwill for tonight. Good luck, lady. Can't you see I'm busy? Aw. I already told you everything. Okay, so apparently if I press buttons... I'm learning the controls on this. Hold on a second here. Alright, move, press to run, choose... Oh, choose between option boxes and triangle is a question mark. Alright, so... There we go. Alright, creepy. Evening, sir. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Oh, and where are you supposed to be then? I think this one's with the police, honey. Detective Ito, Tokyo Metropolitan Police. Police, huh? My name's Goto. Is the gun real too? Why don't you let me buy you a drink? Maybe you can show me your gun and I can show you mine. Charming. How about we stick to questions? You seem like a regular. Have you seen this band tonight? I don't know. These glasses. See these glasses? Yeah. I can't talk today. See these glasses, Detective Otto? My eyesight's not so good. Why don't you come up here and sit on my knee so I can take a closer look? I'll pass. I tried helping, but if you don't want it, that's fine with me. Yeah, so... Creepy man be creepy. No. Let's run. No. trying to figure out what triangle does. Alright, hold on a second. Once you choose an option, you can't go back. Oh, of course. So it won't let me... It won't let me select the thing up top. I see. Okay, hold on a second. So if I click this... Alright, there we go. Shabby looking bar with a butterfly logo on the side. Hostess bar. A watered down booze exchange for fake smiles and a girl to laugh at your jokes. On a normal night, there's no way I'd look for Kazuki here. Tonight's not normal though. Alright, so I have to hit X to enter into it. Then I can hit the L and R button to peek around. Learning the game. The small bar doesn't seem to have a lot of customers, but there's a good view of the street from the storefront. Back entrance to shuttered door. Can't get in. Another bar! Seems we only have one option. I'm Detective Ito of the Tokyo Metropolitan. I'm from the police. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? No problem at all. You can call me... I don't know how to pronounce this. Deizo? Deizo? Deizo, if you want. Haven't done something wrong, have I? Nope, nothing like that. I hope you can help me, actually. Have you seen this man? Sometime tonight, maybe? Hold on. Mind if I take another peek at the picture? No, I don't think I've seen him after all. Are you positive? Yeah, I definitely remember you. You see, to be honest, business hasn't been so great. So I haven't seen much of anyone lately, and I definitely remember a guy like that. Mostly I just sit here alone, wiping down the counter over and over again. Can't say I thought this is what I'd be doing as the owner of a bar in Shinjuku. Not to mention, honest guys like me are being driven out of business around here. All the other places, like that Hostess Club up the street, are cutting corners. Sorry to hear that. I got one more question, if that's okay. You've been a pretty good view of the alley here. Seen anything unusual out there tonight? Unusual? Now you mention it, I went out back before. I thought I heard a ringing sound coming from inside one of the dumpsters. It just kept ringing and ringing. Speaking of rings, I had to pawn my wedding ring to pay this month's rent. If my wife hears about that, the next thing in the dumpster might be me. Poor guy. Doesn't look like anyone's been home in a while, but I wonder who would live on a street like this anyway. Whatever was around here, someone tried scrubbing off, but gave up halfway. Ooh, keypad. Such a grabby looking door, that sure is a fancy lock. Without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. Small old wooden emblem on the door is so worn I can't make it out. Makes you wonder what kind of stores used to be here before they were cannibalized by bars. Now I'd like to know. Blood? No, only fresh red paint. The whole thing reminds me of Kamakura and that girl, but there's no time to dwell on the past tonight. I have work to do. Some sort of warehouse or storage building. No clue what type of company it belongs to, but the dumpsters are definitely there. Well, I don't see anything in here. No doubt about it, that's the phone, alright. But who would have put it in there? What a stench. Pretty normal for a dumpster. It's locked up tight. No way I can pry that apart. Jimmy it open. I'm running out of time. Really leaves one solution. And people casually walk by like nothing happened. I can't believe that worked. Wait, what are you doing? I can't use my gun like that in public. Good thing no one saw me. Must be it. The filthy paper bag surrounded by swarms of flies. The ringing is coming from inside. Lunch. I need to fish out from there and take a closer look. Draw near, the familiar metallic scent of blood drifts into my nostrils. print on the bag are two characters I know very well. I am me. What is going on here? Ooh. Embedded in the gruesome red mass of Kazuki's phone, as I slide the phone out, I'm overwhelmed by the stench of rotting meat and the buzzing of flies. It's sad that I know what that smell smells like, considering I just went through a meat purge. Oh, who is this? Oh, you finally picked up. I knew you would eventually. It's been a long time, Ayami-chan. Leaving?
In a little bit.
What?
In a little bit of time, like since I'm getting ready.
Okay. How do you know my name? Where's Tanaka? Where are you keeping him? Ayami-chan, shh. Tanaka's right here with me in the sewer. Come down here, there's something I want you to see. Fair enough, okay. Please take care. I apparently need to go into the sewer. Alright, that's normal. Ours won't budge. Red paint's on both sides. The inside and outside of the drain, so someone around here knows how to get in. Whoa, lady, we're closed. What are you doing here? Did you just see that girl? See what? The lights were flickering, so I came over, but the only girl I see is you. You alright, lady? You're like really pale. Yeah, I'm fine. This is property, so if you don't go, I'm gonna have to go and like call the police. You're talking to police now. You're a cop? Whoa, what timing, officer, sir, ma'am? I think I heard a gunshot or something outside. I mean, I don't know what a gun sounds like, but I've seen movies. I was gonna go talk to the cop, but I thought, what if the guy's still out there? He'll totally waste me, so I decided to wait it out, you know? Good thing you showed up. Hey, do you smell whiskey? No, it must be your imagination. Did you see anyone outside tonight around your dumpster, maybe? Nah, man. And I would know, those dumpsters are part of my responsibilities and stuff, and I'm pretty observant. The boss is like super harsh about making sure people don't like tamper with them or whatever. Anyway, you're super sure no one's outside trying to kill me, right? Because I gotta go like finish my duties. Later. Creepy red lady. Once you or backup sees this, a forensic team won't be far behind. I'll make sure they don't miss it so we can analyze it properly. Actually. Bag's still there, no one's gonna steal it. That'd be creepy if someone wanted to steal that. Okay. Keypad, right. Can't do anything with the keypad. Graffiti. Door. Someone who lives here. This was the guy who... Sorry to bother you, Deizo, but do you know anything about the storm drain at the end of the alley? No worries, Detective. Now that you mention it, you might not believe me, but I swear I saw a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there a few days ago with some girl. He's kind of infamous around here. Probably one of the hostess clubs usually, maybe the Butterfly Club. Hopefully he'll stay there. Anyway, that storm drain's bad news if you ask me. I'd steer clear of it. Have you seen anyone around here carrying a bucket of red paint? Huh? Paint? No, I guess not. I mean, I was looking for it, I guess. Why do you ask? I noticed a couple of red marks near the sewer. Hopefully it's nothing. Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out and make sure he'll let you know if I see anything. He seems like a good guy. Seems. Yeah, we gotta go back to this guy again. Tell me one thing, do you know about the storm drain leading to the sewer at the end of the street? The sewer? What kind of question is that? I don't know anything about some dirty sewer. Please help me. I don't know what else to do and I'm running out of time. Just tell me how to get into the drain, please. Be serious, aren't you? You're just gonna sit there and beg like a dog? Fine. Just get up and scare away the customers and I've got enough problems already. You wanna know about the sewer? I see go over there sometimes with the girls. Who knows what he gets up to? He tries to get me to go in there once and I told him told me it was sacred down there and that was supposed to make me feel better. I told him to piss off, no amount of money is going to get me in there with him, but other girls, well, business is always booming. And since I know you won't, I'll tell you what he told me. Twist the leftmost bar right, and the bar to twist the leftmost bar right, and the next bar to the left. They'll come loose and you can climb in. Happy now? Now, you chill out here before anyone sees you. That'd be swell. Oh, good. I don't have to talk to Creepy Face. I don't want to talk to Creepy Face. They just slide back. Someone has strung up cheap lights haphazardly along the ceiling, maybe in a vain attempt to create an intimate atmosphere. Ugh. Oh. That's... bleh. Yeah, I did, but I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Shrine Gate. Why the Shrine Gate's still down here after all this time? Maybe the builder was superstitious to destroy it when the sewers was built. A thin, freshly painted line of red paint runs slowly down the wall towards the well. The same fresh paint used on the wall and the drain outside. Whoever painted this must be close. It's a gamble. I can get down there barehanded. There's gotta be something around here I can climb down more safely, though. I gotta go talk to him now. I didn't want to talk to him. Alright, creepy. I have reason to believe you might be carrying rope. I need it. Hey, you want to beg for me too? Anyway, I don't know anything about a rope or whatever. I don't have time for this. Why, that thing isn't illegal. It definitely should be, but not. Breaking into the sewer, do it however it is. And this picture is pretty strong evidence to put you at the scene, don't you think? Hey, now why don't I trade you? I'll give you the rope and you give me the picture. I was just about to suggest something similar, except I keep the rope and the picture. In exchange, you can stay out of jail tonight. Fine, just take the rope. You know what? I'm starting to think you might not be my type. It's probably a smart thing. The creepy parts of the stream. Push back past those points. Alright, use rope. Rope is thin, it's been used, but it's all I got. It's something. Yeah, I don't think she'd be getting out if she didn't use the rope. It's that creepy girl from before. At long last, I found Kazuki. His hands were bound and his head was covered by a dirty, bloody, stained sack. I had gone in all business, ready to handle the situation quickly, get everyone home safe, go back to normal life. My plans went out the window the minute I made out the captor's face. It was a face I knew very well. 6 months ago in Kamakura, Kazuki and I encountered her in a hostage situation gone wrong. She died. The cold eyes and unhinged smile that stared at me from the shadows at the end of the tunnel belonged to a girl 6 months dead. I stood frozen on the spot, unable to speak as I faced down the impossible. Must be a trick. That's what my subconscious whispered to me over and over to drown out the sound of my beating heart. The girl wasn't surprised to see me. In fact, she seemed that my shock and surprise were what she had wanted to see all along. The fact remained that I was alone. I hadn't told Yukimura where I was, and Kazuki's life was in her hands. It was me and her, a lone detective and a girl straight from a nightmare. Hang in there. I got you out of this. Ida, was that you? Get out. She's not what you... Don't waste time talking to her. You won't even speak to me, not even a hello or a long time no see? You talk to him like I'm not even here? I'm sorry, please save yourself. Quiet. I mean, please be quiet, Tanaka. There. They'll all be over soon, and then we'll be together in the dark, so don't think about her anymore. Why do you look like her? What is this? Look like who? I've been this way a long time. What looking for, Ayami? The bullet in my head? I wouldn't fall for that. Anyone could read about that case. Don't talk to her. Run, for both our sakes. Why are you talking to her all of a sudden? You said you'd help me. Stop talking to her. I'm not going anywhere. We can both help you. No one needs to get hurt. You mean like the last time? In Kamakura? No, Ayami. No, we're talking. You're gonna sit there like a good girl and listen until we're done. Forget what you've seen here and go save yourself. See, he's so caring. Even about you. He even promised to help me, so we don't need you. Can you hear that? The voices, they're back. You remember the little whispers, don't you? I knew it. I knew what would happen. Now I can take Taka with me and he'll help me find the door. It's like when I was little. There were police back then, too. Don't you see? It's exactly like last time. It'll work. He'll be with me now. Everything will be different this time. Everything. This time, it will let me go. I won't let you take him from me. He promised to help me, and now you can't get in the way. Faced with the impossible, my mind raced in every direction to come up with a logical explanation. The clothes, the hair, the mannerism were all the same, but I still didn't believe it at first. It was when she mentioned the voices that my defenses began to wear down. There was no way she could have known about that. I'd left it out of my reports, and Kazuki and I didn't talk about it. I began to accept the girl that I faced was really the same girl, and the same nostrils and the scent of the cherry blossoms intermingled with the stink of sewage. I tried to focus on Kazuki and keep him talking, but the girl wouldn't let him. He sounded strange under the hood, like he'd been hurt. I knew he didn't have much time. How are you here? Murdered me? No, it wasn't like that. I was trying to... There's nothing you can do. I know it's confusing, but you have to run. It's your only chance to get out of this. Oh, you be a good boy and hush now. You know, it don't sound like you feel bad about it. Almost. All I wanted in Kamakura was the mask, but you were hiding it from me. I'd been searching for it for so long. So many different shrines. Then Tanaka showed up. He didn't look at me at all like it was some sort of rabid animal. Not like the others. No, not my Tanaka. He wanted to help me. Really help me. And I almost believed he would before you showed up. Well, we all know what happened after that, don't we? Oof, I woke up in the dark again. I can still feel it. It hurt me, Ayami. It hurt so bad. I was this close to changing everything, but you took it away from me. I wondered why someone as nice as Tanaka would be with someone as horrible as you. But I went after him instead. He even gave me the mask. What? You don't believe me? He doesn't care about you, remember? He wants to help me. But the mask wouldn't wake up. Not like it did in Kamakura. It won't work if it's not awake. Oh, but Ayami, it finally worked. Everyone always called me stupid, but look at me now. Tanaka and I will be together. I finally find the door. But first, I have to send him there. I'm sorry, Tanaka. It's the only way you can help me. I want you to help me. Please? You promised. And you, Ayami, you can watch. Even though none of it made sense, the girl truly believed every word she said. When she talked about Kazuki, her eyes lit up as she really believed he was her savior. The situation was deteriorating, and the grip of the knife hadn't loosened one bit. I had to keep her talking. Why are you doing this? I told you why. You really are stupid, aren't you? Every day is the same, the same, the same. But now I got him with me. It's like a new adventure. The dark will behave with both him and the mask in it, and then we can start looking for the door. And when we find it, everyone will. Oh, what stupid selfishing on me. You want to know why I brought you here, huh? You're here to wake it up. You think you're the hero, gonna save the day? Wrong. I'll prove it. Stand right there. I'll show you right now what Tanaka thinks of you. He never called for help, never protested. It's like he knew it was going to happen from the beginning. Casually, like she'd done it hundreds of times before, she slid the knife across his throat. Oh, I made poor choices. Oh, hey, 6 months earlier. Hey. Well, so much for alternative choices.
Yes, yes.
Good morning, Lady Fluffington. How are you today? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're happy. I guess Kazuki already left, huh? Yeah. You didn't drive him out, did you? No bitey scratchy? Yeah. Well, that settles it then. You've been good with them lately, haven't you? Yeah. If only Yukimura shared your enthusiasm. Something tells me to get over it, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do we have to play right now? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fluffy. Alright, alright. Where do you hide the toy this time? I am curious. Where's my everything? Holy cow. I am a negative 24 in professionalism. My sanity is down by 13. Neurosis is down by 4. But my investigation skills are 40. Oh gosh. Alright, let's do some reading. What's this? Kazuki must have been looking into it before he left. Elderly man was attacked at a shrine. The man sustained head and abdomen where several lacerations in the hospital. Struggling late, shouted from a young sounding voice. Witnesses, a high school age girl. No leads. Citizens are anxious. During student times, public should remain calm. A swath of random red paint marks with shrine gates. Our youth rebellion. Whereas 2 months ago there was a fire damage, no injuries. They're hesitant to link anything because of the lack of specific patterns. Shrine, red paint, it all has patterns the case you've been lurking on for the past few months. Yukimura's been giving them hell, but saying minor cases wasted precious resources, but bullheaded as always, he won't give up. Can't say I get it either. Chasing after some weird kids and vandalism isn't his style. It's weird, he's been obsessive about this case, but when I ask him for details, he shrugs me off. Maybe I'll ask him when he comes back. Where is he anyway? It's exhausting to be with someone who's on his own schedule all the time. At least he bought coffee. Otherwise, he'd be in a world of hurt. Yeah, I've already read all that, so... Going to the bedroom. Gotta pick up a cat toy. Maneki Neko is Lady Fluffington's favorite toy and has suffered for months of her batting it around. If I see any while I'm out, she'll pick up a new one. Who knows, it might bring us good luck. Play with the kitty cat. You like me? Can't figure out why you love this so much. Nya, nya, nya. Well, whatever the reason, I'm glad it makes you happy, little one.
Yeah.
Aww. Ding-a-ding. making sure that nothing... Yes. Hello, neighbor. She has a shirt that says Mrs. Donut. Oh, hey, you mean you want to come in? Nope, I'm on my way out, but I'm handed to do this. It certainly has a distinct odor. Ancient family recipe, creamy curry donuts. Coconut, honey, curry powder, but the secret to the 5 hot chilies that are hidden in the batter. They have quite the kick. These bad boys will clean out your soul with fire, inside and out. How are the chilies hidden in the batter? I'm not sure. No need to thank me. Your body will thank me after you eat them. Anyway, how have you been? All I see lately is the convenience store boxes, lunches, and junk food. You need to take care of yourself. I'd be happy to cook for you two anytime you want. You're welcome anytime. How about tonight, or maybe after you're done working sometime? Night might be tricky. Our shifts can run a little late. Unless you're happy with us dropping around 2 a.m. I make a good point. It's bad enough for you clomping around at night. I am right beneath you, you know. Sorry, you can blame the clomping on Kazuki. I'm light as a feather. Don't be sorry. The price for living below someone's so interesting. Then again, there was that one time you started singing at 4 a.m. You were shouting something about the night but not being able to end to sing some idle song. What was it again? We can forget about that. To be honest, I liked it. It's reassuring to hear you loosen up. Plus, I'd like to think that it gives me a window into Detective Ito's real side, you know what I mean? My real side, huh? Well, I do like karaoke. Then we should go sometime. I can sing in English too. I'm a pro. My girlfriend thought I was half quite talented, you see. That's my work phone. Well, I should give you one anyway, but Yami? Don't forget my offer. Come over anytime.
Hi.
Hello, is that you? Yeah, thanks for picking up. I don't know what else to call. I was wondering where you wandered off to. Why are you calling me on this phone? You're not on the clock, are you? I couldn't leave this one alone. I think I made a big break. In what? On the mystery of the broken coffin maker? Nope, unfortunately, the case will likely remain unsolved. The shrine case I've been working on, I think I found a pattern. All the shrines are connected to people whose names are said Kawana. There's so many different ways to write Kawana in Chinese characters that we didn't see the connection before. It's like our suspect has been going around up and down Tokyo, going to shrines one by one, looking for someone. That would explain why the pattern seems so random. It doesn't explain the weird markings of the random islands, though. No, but it is a start. I had a bit of a snoop in the records, and I think she'll be in Kamakura next. I'm heading there now. I can be there in a little over an hour. What do you need me to do? I knew I can count on you. I don't trust anyone else. I'm just about to arrive, so I'll get started on the legwork, interviewing the people in the area and seeing what they know. Meanwhile, once you get here, I'll need official stuff, surveillance footage, public records, and such. Not much to go on. Together we should find something. Do I get the boring stuff? Save me right for showing up late, huh? I'll get you a drink after. Promise. Ayami, keep an eye out for red paint, too. It's been in all the other crime scenes. I'll see you soon. And be careful. If I'm right, this person might be dangerous. Oh, boy. In retrospect, the way Kazuki sounded on the phone that day was off. Under his normal enthusiasm was hesitation, a little shake in his voice that should have told me something was wrong. At the time, I chalked it up as overworked. After all, he hadn't been sleeping much the weeks prior. If only I'd known and hadn't put up a wall of normality to hide behind it. Instead of explaining his obsessions away with a case of ignoring him and tossing and turning, I should have talked to him. In all fairness, I wasn't the only one trying to ignore reality. Kazuki was a fierce investigator. Once he grabbed hold of something, he followed it no matter how dangerous it was. He kept me in the dark as long as he could, but in the end, he needed me. So when he called me, he tried his best to laugh it off, throw a joke, and get me off the scent. It worked, because I let it. Welcome to Kamakura. I was actually looking for some information. You come to the right guy. Name's Magira. Did you know that I'm no mere station attendant, but also a volunteer tour on my days off? A jack of all trades. I can see from your blank expression that you don't believe me, but I'm the best there ever was. I'm not even from around here, and I could still tell you everything there is to know about this place. Guidebooks, maps, the internet? Ha! Silly toys for amateur. I've got it all up here. That's great. Is that Japanese for... And then, what kind of security do you have at the station? Are there any cameras set up around town? Cameras, you say? I guess I should play. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. I seem more of a current events kind of guy and more of a people and dates. Sorry, I'm less of a current events kind of guy and more of a people and dates sort. Some call me a master of time and identity. If I had harnessed my incredible knowledge and ability to examine the minutes of events, I could have become a great detective myself. I'm sure that's true. Alright, maybe this is more up your alley. Can you tell me about the shrines around here? Maybe some of the off-beaten path. Oh, I know. Just down the street there's an old shrine and... Yes. The shrine is, old and nice. Go on. Okay, so dates aren't really my thing either. But that wasn't fair. You caught me unawares with that one. Really am quite knowledgeable. Yep, I believe you. So where's the shrine? Point! Up the road to the right! Or was it to the left? Sorry, directions aren't my thing. I see. Well, what do you know then? The locals have a weird aura to it. See, bet you didn't know that. Yeah, I'll look around myself. Thanks. Wow. I'm helpful. Maybe. Love the cherry blossom this time of year. Kazuki and I will have us arrange a picnic before they're gone. Red markings? Red paint? I guess Kazuki's hunch was right. Why this house? I'll leave it for now. Forensic might be able to look up something. The divide between the sacred and us mortals. The shrine it belongs to must be up ahead. I can see something floating in the river with the red markings on it. I need to be careful and fish it out so I don't disturb it. Maybe we can use one of the bamboo stalks to get whatever's floating in the river. No way I will break with my bare hands though. Okay. Why has she got to shoot everything? Oh, hey. A stick. I took a stick. Let's see if I can use a cherry branch. With some difficulty, I managed to barely use the branch to get the object out of the water without disturbing it. Hey! A train passed, and the less I thought, it has red paint on it. I should go to the station and see who it belongs to. Yeah, my investigation skills are high! Hello, Homan. Hi. I found this. Can you tell me who it belongs to? Is that blood? Oh, red markings? No, it's paint, I think. You think? Blood really isn't my thing. Definitely not blood. Smell it. No, I believe you. Right, not blood. Give it here. A little bit got on me. It's fine. No problem. It's just paint, not blood. Nope, not blood. Deep breaths. Right, sorry about the temporary loss of composure. Allow me to effortlessly find the owner of this pass. I'll swipe it again. Let's see. Fortune would have it. Now the owner... I know the owner card. Belongs to Mai, the youngest daughter of the Kawana family. A very interesting family indeed. What makes them interesting? Well, they own a lot of land in the area and have donated a considerable amount of the local shrine as well. I often see Mai working there. The house next to the station with the laundry hung up outside actually belongs to her grandmother. Except for Mai, they're all pretty cloistered lot. She's usually a very careful girl. I can't see her dropping her pass without coming to see me about it. I know all about those passes after all. I'm the expert on train passes. Mai's a good kid. You don't think she's got involved with nefarious types, do you? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure it's nothing, but I wouldn't mind talking to her regardless. Well, if she's here, she's probably at her grandmother's. Anything else you'd like to know? That's all for now. TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Dark room covered in dust. Hard to believe anyone actually lives there. Doesn't seem to be anybody home. You know what that means? Time for guns. Still no answer. Guess I'll head towards the shrine. Alright, what's my neurosis? What is... Oh, hey! This calms me down. Hold on. Aww. Boo! It's gonna force me to go to the shrine. That's just not fair. What's that? Sound like it came from behind me. Yes? Hello. It's me you're looking for. Excuse the intrusion. I'm with the police. Anyone here? Who are you? How'd you get into my house? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. My name's Ito and I'm with the police. The door's unlocked. You think because you're with the police you can walk through the house with impunity? I thought I locked the door. What you say your name was? Not that it matters. Whoever you are, you shouldn't be here. If you saw yourselves in, you can see yourselves out. The door, I know how it locked it. Were you followed? Followed? No, I'm looking for your granddaughter, mine. And I wanted to ask you about the red markings outside. Aye? What do you want with her? She's a good girl. You leave her alone. The last thing I need is police sniffing around my house. When I came here, I wanted to be alone so my family and I could live in peace. All you're doing is bringing unwanted attention. Besides, I don't care about these superstitious markings. So you know what those markings are? They were once people who marked in red so they wouldn't get lost. A guide for those who passed in the spiritual plane. More likely, it's a vandal. Can you hear that? Why after all this time? Emiko? Emiko, is that you? No, she's gone. Why does it call to you so? Perhaps you can be the one to free me from this torment. Perhaps these old bones have suffered long enough. If you want to leave, then I'll give it to you. Oh, slow down. Give me what? What are you talking about? You'll help me, won't you? Take it from me. It wants to go with you. Oh, creepy mask. Well, my sanity dropped by 10? I am sorry, child. Sorry? What is this? I feel strange. We spent years trying to answer that very question. Fruitless years. I don't know. I have to get out of here. I'm sorry. Yes, take it away from this place. As soon as I touched it, is that the lens in which I viewed the world was jarred out of focus. My vision swirled and shifted. My legs became limp and a vile smell assaulted my nostrils. I pushed my way back towards the entrance. I needed to get out of that house. Oh boy! There. So hold on a second. My sanity just dropped by 10. Dang it. And there's no one else. Darn. The wave of sickness that overcame me began to fade as I emerged from the old musty Kawana house. Immediately my mind began to write it off what I had experienced as coincidence. Feelings I were brought on by lack of sleep and a strange case. After a few lungfuls of spring air, my headache subsided and the nausea lessened. With every step I took out the door, the strong emotions I felt while holding the mask got farther and away as well. Maybe it was the old Kawana woman who had made my mind go to such a strange place. What other explanation is there? Ah. As I walked away from the house, I stopped and broke into a cold sweat. My skin erupted with goosebumps. Something wasn't right. The mask was still firmly in my grasp. My knuckles had grown white from gripping it so tightly. Why had I held onto it? Before I could think of an answer, a scream from the direction of the shrine broke through my muddled thoughts. Let's go to the shrine. Oh, gosh. You again? That day at the shrine, I saw Arena for the first time. The girl whom Kazuki had been chasing and would be his killer 6 months later. Her eyes kept darting around, making her mental state impossible to read. Until that day, I'd never seen her, but she felt familiar. As I moved towards her, I began to feel uneasy. Held at knife point was Mai Kawana, who must have been dragging her shortly before I arrived. Even in the warm spring air, I remember the shiver going down my spine. Tanaka, what's going on here? Everything's under control, you know. Stay behind me. Who is she? Tell her to go away. If she doesn't, I'll do it. I'll swear. Please don't hurt me. I don't know anything. Please. Anna, this is my partner. Detective Ito. I told you she'd be coming, remember? She's staying right there behind me, just like I said she would. No one's trying to trick you. What took you so long, Ito? Tread lightly and follow my lead.
Konnichiwa.
Hey, your name's Rina, right? Yeah. Hi, Rina. My name is Ayami. I'm a friend. Please help me. You're not my friend. You don't know anything about me. I don't trust her. Keep her back. We won't take one more step. Promise. You know my partner's a lot smarter than I am. Maybe you should tell her what you told me. About the voices, what do you call it? Alright, the dart. No, I don't want to talk about them. You said you can make them stop. Can you really? Like I said, I've met other people like you. They were very sick, but when they came with me, I got them help, and they got better. I'm sick. It's not real. That's right. Though I know it seems real, it's not your fault. It's not. Of course not. If I was in your position, I'd be scared too. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. That's right. No, you're wrong. You can't see it. That's all. What's down there? Eating everything up. Eating me up. I don't see anything right now. It's a beautiful spring day. Nothing more. There's nothing out here to get you. It's below us all the time. It whispers, shows me things it wants me to do. I can't eat. I can't sleep. There's nothing below us. I know it's confusing, but you've been sick a long time, and it won't get better unless you let us help you. You're lying. You want to hurt me like everyone else. I'll do it alone. I've always been alone. I need a mask. That's my only way to fix this, so stay away. Ada, there's no mask here. Isn't that right, Mai? Yes, of course. I don't know anything about a special mask at this shrine. And Rena, I won't lie to you about that. There's no reason to hurt her if she doesn't know anything, right? Quiet, both of you. You're working together. That's it, right. I know it's here. Where's the mask? Where's the mask? Please stop. I don't know anything about it. I swear. Please let me go. Hey, we talked about this earlier. Violence only makes everyone nervous, and people do silly things when they're nervous. I don't know much about you, but it's hard for me to focus clearly on an empty stomach, and I'm starving. Are you too hungry? I know my favorite food? Pizza. Mai, what's your favorite type of pizza? Pizza? You want to know about? I like margarita. Well, a little boring, but a classic. I know about you, Rena. What's your favorite? How about you, Rena? What's your favorite pizza? I can get one brought here for all of us. Much more pleasant way to talk than opposite end of the shrine, if you ask me. Pizza? What about the... I promise we'll talk about that stuff later, but first pizza. I like pizza too. Before. Not now. Before what? Maybe you can tell me about it. No. I don't want to talk about that. Besides, I can't eat. It makes me sick ever since that day. No. Stop thinking about it. Mom, everyone. I know it seems impossible. You have many things to overcome before you get better. A sickness of the mind can affect the body, and I bet once the doctors have a look at you, they can help with that too. Hey, Ito, you want to join us, right? What's your favorite pizza? You too? Seems to be all the rage. See? No one's out to get you, Rena. We'd all rather go this peacefully. I don't want to hear any more about that. You understand? I won't stop until I get it. What do you mean? Put the knife down, Rena, and then we can help you find whatever it is you're looking for. I know what you're doing. She knows. You're hiding from me. But I know this one right. I can feel it here. And if she doesn't give it to me, I'm going to make little Mai bleed. Rena, listen to me. I'm sure if Mai knew anything about this mask, she'd tell you. Mai? No, her, the one next to you. You said she was a friend. Why would you lie? I can hear them. I can see them all around her. Shadows, voices. You mean Ito? She doesn't know anything about this, Rena. You're a little scared of her, and that fear is playing in your sickness. You have to trust what you see isn't there. Stop lying! You don't get it. It's real. She's seen it. But why? Why is it awake? Why? What is that? Can you hear it? It sounds like it goes down there. No. Get back. Can't you hear it? Make it stop. You said you could help me, so make it stop. Please, make it stop. Please. I'm going to start with letting him handle it. Rena, look at me. We're in this together. I don't know anything, but there's nothing there. You're sick. I know how real it seems, but it's not. Don't look at her. Look at me. I'm not saying this to hurt you. I'm saying it to help you. Now, no one wants to help me. It's not true. I wouldn't have followed you all the way here if I didn't. You came here for me? Really? That's right. Things don't have to be like this. You're young. It's not too late to be happy. Happy? But I don't deserve it. I'm sick. You said I was sick. I'm broken. That's why you won't let me rest. There's something wrong with me. We're all broken. It doesn't mean we can't put ourselves back together. Sometimes we just need a little help. Is that real? No, it can't be. But what if you can't fix me? I'll do everything I can. First, you need to drop the knife. Mai isn't involved. It has to be a trick. But I don't want to be alone all the time. I'm not going to hurt her, but stay back. Thank you, Rena. That's all I need to hear. Before that day, the possibility of ever using my gun on another human being never occurred to me. In my mind, doing so was a failure as a detective. A sign that you hadn't thought the situation through. All the other options have failed. The Yami I knew would never have pointed her gun at a girl. But suddenly, as I stood under the cherry blossom, that Ayami was replaced by someone else. I was a passenger in my own body, looking in the horror as a woman. Identical to me, began to squeeze the trigger. My thoughts were lost in the din of 1,000 terrified voices. I wish I could say I lost consciousness or didn't remember what I did, but that isn't true. I remember every moment, every second, every face that looked at me in horror. At what I did. Oh gosh. Wow! It's not gonna... It has no other choices. Wow, and I can't... There is nothing else I can do. Hey, Mizu, welcome! You're at a point in time where my sanity just went pop. You probably can't really see it, but there's a masked face in the very center of this entire everything, and all my options are just to kill her. Ida, what are you doing? Put your weapon down! Don't do this! Kazuki's shouts never reached my ears. The world I had been in moments before no longer existed. There was darkness. It was only me, the girl, and a voice that told me to do one thing. So I did. Sanity, sanity. Everyone's lost their sanity. As my finger pulled the trigger, Rena looked at me and smiled. I wonder why she smiled, knowing that moment what was about to happen to her. As if she knew exactly what was happening to me. She looked me right in the eyes as a bullet ripped through her skull. The smile never left her face, even then. Even after she died. I guess in a sense, this would have torn him up. Basically, a person that he trusted suddenly does something that shouldn't have happened. Hey, Abby, can you hear me? Nurse, she's awake. Listen to me, Abby. You're gonna be fine. You collapse after the gunshot. Gun? What are you talking about? Oh no, the girl, what did I do? Hey, don't move. You need a rest. What did I do? Calm down. Nurse! Detective Tanaka, if you could hold on to her for a moment. Everything's gonna be fine. The nurse is gonna give you something to help you sleep. Yes! Arson. Burn. Kazuki, where am I? I don't remember coming here. It's alright, Yami. We're in the hospital. I'm here for you. Now I know how you always like getting ahead of me, but please listen to me until the end, okay? A few days ago, there was a hostage situation in Kamakura. It ended badly. You shot the girl. Then the doctors say that you had some kind of mental breakdown. That was it? You're awake. Good. How you feeling today? You seem much calmer now. Yeah, I guess I was confused after blacking out. According to the studies I read, it's quite common for people who experience the kind of trauma you did. Tell me, do you feel the following symptoms? Please answer yes or no only. Shortness of breath. If I want to keep my sanity and seem like I'm okay, I have to answer yes or no. Otherwise, it's going to be like, you're dumb. No. Breathing fine. Nausea? No. I feel fine. Blurred vision? No, not since the whiskey. Wait, that was earlier. See fine. Fatigue? No. Need to get back to work. You're giving you mild... I have antipsychotic in light of your recent episode. It's your duty to make sure you're mentally and physically fit for duty, understand? Yes. Good. Let me explain your medicine, because otherwise I'd probably be stuck here until I answer the questions properly. We have conducted a series of tests since the incident in Kamakura. We found no evidence or history of neurological damage, schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder. I'm writing up these episodes as stress-induced breakdown. For your safety and the safety of others, however, we strongly recommend that you take these pills daily for a period of several months. Took like a short. My sanity dropped. To help keep track of the well-being of workers in the public sector, we developed the SPIN, your Sanity, Professionalism, Investigation, Neurosis system to monitor your various aspects of your well-being. It stands for those that I just said. We'll be monitoring it during the subsequent checkups, and I suggest you do the same. In light of recent events, let's conserve your sanity, your ability to accurately perceive the world around you. Without taking your daily medicine, given your condition incidents, likely your recent experience are more likely to occur again. For now, I strongly suggest you take the medicine. Since your first dose is due today, take it now. As you might have noticed, there are some side effects. Oh no, my investigation went down 10 points, everybody. But guess what? My investigation is my highest stat. Though taking antipsychotic medication will decrease the chances of any future psychotic episode that may make you a bit drowsy and unfocused. As a detective, this of course may lower your investigative abilities and your aptitude for seeing the details while on a case. However, your partner mentioned you may have experienced hallucinations in the time of your breakdown, so taking your medication is imperative to keeping your mind clear of these visions. I should warn you, however, that if for whatever reason you are unable to take your medication and your sanity, measured by this, gets low, you might suffer from a total psychotic breakdown. And I'm sure I need to tell you, for someone in your position, that could be both the department and your family a considerable amount of embarrassment. So remember to take your medicine. In order to avoid missed doses and develop a routine, we recommend you keep your pills in a familiar place like your apartment so you can keep them every time you come home. You should also be careful for the actions. Endlessly talking to people, pacing back and forth, traveling around aimlessly. Wait. You mean pressing for information like I've been doing is a bad thing? Studies show that neurosis can have a multiplier that exponentially speeds up a patient's loss of sanity. Given your current condition, that could be dangerous. They found that patients have become less neurotic by taking time to take care of themselves. Tell me, do you have a pet? Perhaps spending time with the animal, relaxing, and getting a good night's sleep would help reduce it. Stress level relieving actions have no negative side effects in relation to your medicine or conditions. I'll leave it to you superiors to discuss professionalism with you, but in the measure of the spin chart. Do I understand? Yes, I get it. Yay, my sanity drops by 10. Oh, I can't open it right now. Found no evidence of history in those areas. I'm writing the episode stress reduced for your sake. Take the pill. Wait. I oopsed. No, do you understand the importance of spin? No, I understand. I think I accidentally hit yes. Either that or it just did it twice and I'm not paying attention. I can watch the stream again to find out if I did. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I need to get out. They got me taking enough sedatives to knock out an elephant. Did they tell you when they let me out? I missed you. Besides, I'm going nuts lying here all day. Funny you said that. Funny you should say that. I think the going crazy thing is what they're worried about, too. That's not funny. Sorry, but in life you need to laugh or cry, and if you ask me, it's better to laugh. It shouldn't be much longer now. The doctor said they want to observe you a little longer. That's all. How you feeling? Better, but I don't remember the events happening. Very well. The whole thing's kind of hazy. I remember that I was feeling strange, like someone else was there with me, and the mask. I have to stop you there. I've heard enough about that thing. It was all over the report. Yukimura gave me one heck of a lecture about leaving a mention of it in there. Where is it now? That's not important. You made a mistake. It's not fair. Given the situation, I don't blame you. Even the report, you can barely call it a mistake. A highly unstable suspect had a knife to a girl's throat, and you took the shot. No matter what other people say, I'm standing by you both now and at the hearing. I don't know what you saw, but I know you had a reason for what you did. People at HQ are already starting to take your side, but please, no more talk about the mask. It'll only hurt your case and keep you in this hospital longer. No one wants that, least of all me. Not to mention, Yukimura had a heck of a time stopping the brass from suspending you, so help him out a little bit. Whatever you think you saw that day wasn't supernatural. Besides, thinking about it isn't going to help you get any better, so no worrying about it, okay? You're right. It's confusing, and I guess my mind was grasping at straws. You know what? I need a break from all this. From being a cop, I didn't sign up to kill people. We'll talk about it later. For now, get some rest. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be okay. I promise. Wow, he's talking to me like he was talking to the girl. Everything will be fine. Hey, we're back downstairs. We're back in the sewer 6 months later. Did I have my breakdown? Did she actually kill him? Oh, she did. She, ooh, no good. Let's talk to the cat. Hey, little one. Look at you sleeping there, not a care in the world. At least you're alright. I don't know what I'd do if you and Kazuki. I can't think like that. There's no more to this than too many unanswered questions. I'll get to the bottom of it. Manage to salvage the normal life out of this somehow. Don't worry, little one. Oh, this is after everything. Okay, incident in the sewers when the thing resulted in the death of a detective in a rescue gone wrong. He was recovered after a week-long search when he went missing off the streets. The mysterious incident left the police scrambling for answers. A suspect who the investigation continues to its second day. The detective who arrived on scene has declined to make any comment to the press, but her superiors say that it was following a lead. She was led into the sewers where they made contact with the lone female suspect. At that time, sources say the female suspect panicked, and it ended violently before she could be apprehended. There are many unanswered questions. Besides the lone detective, there are no other police on the scene, calling into question how the case was handled. There's also a question of the missing suspect and why he was killed. The suspect would not be detained. This case comes in the midst of increased scrutiny on the police, in particular the violent crime section. Other practices made public. Several experts have gone on record saying Tokyo's police are not equipped to handle the recent wave of crime. They have promised to release the results of their internal investigation as soon as possible. Yumura, who is in charge of the detective, and them urges and the public at large to withhold judgment until all the facts are in. I've heard a lot of rumors around this case, but we barely a few hours to understand what happened down there. I think it's too early to jump to conclusions. An article from 2 weeks ago. Oh, this is 2 weeks later. Everything laid out neat and factual, make it simple. It's like it all happened to someone else. Ito on the page is a different person from another world. Yes, not. That's what happened to me, or so they say. The article barely mentions the girl, the bloody bag, or the red paint. How can they write this stuff off like it's true? The press will simply simplify any story to sell papers, just like he said. Other things around that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any traces of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive. The scene was clean too. That's what they told me, but there's no way that can be true. What really happened down there? Let's see what going to the bedroom does. Blooding, spending too much time in the room. Memories always come flooding back. When I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door, and that's when I open it and see him there, and he's just a bad dream. It's no dream. He's gone. I know what hurts more, the fact that he's gone the way it happened. Taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Reina, that was her name. I remember a few days after the sewer, but kept it to myself. After the debriefing, they had me talk to a station psychiatrist. The one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone else must be thinking. Police reports, press, no one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe. If I could only get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself, I'm sure I could find something to prove she was there. I'll doubt they'll let me near it for now. One way or another, I'll find the truth. Pills. I hate them, but I'll take them. Hey, I brought dinner. Thanks, Yumi. You don't have to do that. You need to eat sometime. You can't sit around all day, alright? I know, it's alright. You don't have to thank me. I'm no good with this stuff. I'm sorry about Kazumi. I know he meant a lot to you. I didn't know him very well. Stop, don't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Forget everything. I'm sorry I snapped. It's just much. Earthshake. That was a big one, huh? I didn't mean to upset you. I know we're not best friends or anything. I was just worried. That's my phone. Work again? It's like they know when they're talking. I'll have to take this. Thank you for the food. Anytime. I need you to come as soon as you can. What's this about? Talk in person. Oh boy. Oh, the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed here. It's up to date on all the office drama. I have unrestricted view of the whole thing. Work with Saki Ishibashi for years now. She hasn't changed a bit. Hard work, pleasant smile, and only matched by her love of gossip. Hey, didn't think we'd see you back so soon.
Konnichiwa.
Well, ready or not, I'm here. About what happened. It's alright. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful. You two were close. I've heard. Yes, we were, but seriously, leave it alone. I'm fine. If you say so. But I'm glad you're being positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks. What are they saying? I guess it's only fair that give you heads up since we're friends. There's been rumors about what happened. Such as? I don't want to upset you. Out with it. You know you can't keep something like this to yourself for so long, so you might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear from me. It comes to the bad press surrounding it. The higher-ups are looking at someone who can pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. I think I understand just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Tari was boasting about some promotion, then saw some movers going in your office in the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good. That guy needs a swift punch in the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion. And my movers in my office is too much. I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite, though. All I know for sure is that I've seen some monitors and what Bando's told me. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried that with you one time and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred in from Osaka a few weeks ago, and he's totally a sweetheart. Sometimes he comes talk to me at the front desk when he's free. Did anyone else hear about the mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is that he's on the fourth floor doing some legwork in the detective's range, and I overheard it. Run by my office, maybe see this officer, and ask him myself. Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give him this? The frog drawing isn't standard proof. It's cute. See, I'm trusting you with this because it's more of a private thing. You'll give it to him, won't you? Yeah, sure. It's like I died and gone back to high school. I'll give it to him, but you owe me. Thanks, you're the best. Better head up to his office soon. So you knew about that too, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. I know. I'd like to play it. Blah 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 blah. Alright, so evidence is stored forensics in the basement. Okay. Saki there. Investigation unit office. Kazuki now have offices on this floor. Yukimaru's office, right at the top. Sorry to say, Mizu, this is the month of Spooktober, so I am not playing necessarily children-friendly games. I am terribly sorry. But hopefully, you know, hopefully once the month ends, I'll be going back to my routine of fun and whimsical games. I don't know if you let your kids watch spooky stuff. I necessarily keep my own kids out of it because I'm like, no, you guys don't need this. You're not old enough. Trust me on this right at this moment. I will let you in gradually, but no. My son, 9, he's okay. He doesn't like it. My daughter, 4, she, no. So, but yeah, Little Nightmares 3. I would love to play that. I heard it's co-op, and I think it would be fun to play eventually. As we continue trying to do the thing that we do. Sorry to call you in like this. I know we promised you some time off after the whole rotten situation. I didn't mean we need to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been the media circus for the last 2 weeks. Reporters were waiting for any excuse that can get to our throats, and they found it. The deputy chief started calling me than the chief. I got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mine. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious about all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he'd yell at me after similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Yes, sir, he was. Let's get to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor is demanding a formal inquiry of your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten if you ask me. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work. And even choices that seem right at the time can turn around and bite us on later on. I will say, in regards to the games I play, they're definitely not children friendly. I mean, this one, it's rated M for it's a mystery, but it's also, you know, it's got the other elements in it where there's a horror aspect to it. It's supposed to mess with your psyche and such. And those are the games I enjoy, which is weird. I should probably get myself looked at by a doctor. So tell me, if something leaps out and frightens you, yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do it. What's wrong with you? However, I know that Lily, when she streams, she's been playing games that are horror, which big finger quotes, where it's like, yeah, no, her streams. I'll let my son watch it. I'll let my daughter watch it. She's wanting to get back into Medieval, the game where you play the skeleton knight guy, and it, you're having to fight everything and all that. It's not really horror. It's rated E for everyone. So it's like, okay, yeah, no, it's not horror per se. She normally does Monday nights. However, this Monday she's not going to be capable of streaming because she's got a conference to go to, or a ladies event, something, a meeting, I guess you could say. So I'll be streaming on the Monday night. However, on Wednesday night, if you're open for that, then she'll be streaming then to give us our spookies, as it were. But yeah, and let's just get schedules in here. Schedules. So we already know about every usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights at 7 p.m. Tuesday nights 6:30 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. is when we stream here on Arcade Hooligans. Lily normally takes Monday nights. However, like I said, she'll be out this Monday, and I will be taking her spookiness. And then, of course, Tuesday, Dark Knight, he returns. He will be playing, not safe for children games because it's spooky. And then Wednesday should be me normally, but Lily's going to take over my fray for that. And then Friday nights is Mr. Atherton. He returns to his lovely little fear game. And I'll be back on next Saturday to continue playing this here. And of course, everything is in Central Time Zone, so just make your adjustments. I know that you're in. I think you said Florida. I'm wrecking my brain on this. You're in Florida, right? I think you said. I can't remember. My brain's not braining. You're not in the Central. So just make those minor adjustments to the time frame. And again, my brain's not braining right at the moment. It's like you are before us in time, I think. So that'd be 6 normally, and then 7 on Saturdays, and 5:30, I think. Anyway, yes. Or there should be notifications that go out, which usually only works if you actually have the Twitch app on your phone. I get the notifications on mine. But yes, anywho, there's no do-overs in here. Sometimes getting bites in the butt. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night by sending you in alone. I'll pay for that too. Keep an eye on your professionalism by using the spin system. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. My professionalism's down. I don't show her stuff. She just finds it times shows and watches. I get it. I completely get it. There is, I don't know if it's on Netflix or anything. Okay, yeah, you're an hour ahead. Give me a second to do some quick research. Was it like? I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. No. Alright, so I got to spell this correctly. Oh, it's on Netflix apparently. It's available on Netflix in certain regions. And it looks like it's also on Apple TV. Give me a second. Computer screen. Yay. I gotta bring this up now. Bring this up. So there's a movie, Popel of Chimney Town. I do recommend it. And the funny thing is that this isn't really spoiling anything due to how everything works. At the very beginning of it, it's basically around Halloween. So it's a spooky slash not really spooky, but it's a good movie. I let my kids watch it, and there were some moments that felt like it was like, ooh, but it's like children horror. It's like they're just like the surprise type things. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not really scared, but okay. So I would say if you want to watch a movie with your kids, this is actually one that I do recommend. I've got another one I haven't watched yet, and I'm gonna go to it here probably this weekend sometime. And I just find these random movies. I'm like, hey, what's this all about? And I watch it. I'm like, nice. All right. So why not? So if you're intrigued, again, son's 9, my daughter's 4. My daughter did say, Dad, this is a little scary. I'm like, I understand. I get it. It may be a little scary. But at the end of the movie, she's like, I like that one. Yes! She's 4. So it's a recommendation if you would like to watch it. I don't know if you have Netflix or not. I'm not sure if there are other ways to be able to view it or such, but uh, I personally do recommend it as it got some humor to it as well. And the animation is wow quality. It's like watching a Ghibli film, so I do recommend that. If you're looking for something that your kids can watch that has a little horror to it, I mean like very little, then yeah, then by all means, that's something that I do recommend. And it is around Halloween time for that as well, according to the movie inside of it. It's got some good stuff in it, so not going to spoil anything, but I do recommend it for you. The spin system again, blah blah blah. Not just about the inquiry though. I'm concerned about you. The choices you make, professionalism or otherwise, are far-reaching effects in the future. The people who will work for you and trust you, the opinions you'll have available to you, and all that hinge on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing. Given the circumstances, I think it's best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being. Well, gee golly williker, you think? Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work for some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, at least let's talk about it first. This isn't negotiation, detective. I think it's a chance to get a fresh start. For the next month, you'll be continuing on leave. Fully paid, of course. Gosh, wouldn't that be nice? Fully paid, on leave, stay home. For a few months! I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun? You can turn it in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the advice and insurance fraud cases. Since another detective will be moving into your place, we'll need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear? Okay. I hope everything's alright. I do want to argue with them. Stay professional. Yes, sir, I understand. Surely this could be only temporary? That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there will be no further discussion of this. Now, go to home, pack away your personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. Ito, take care of yourself. I did tell the one girl that I would actually do a thing for her. Hey, hold up. I heard you were back in the station. Real shame. He was one great detective. You're right, he was the best. Almost hard to believe he let himself get caught up the way he did. I mean, weird, right? He goes missing, can't manage to contact anyone even once. I thought even he'd have to, thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least, since you were his partner after all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It was dumb to send you down there all alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. Applying something? Who? Me? Nah. But what do you expect when they send a little detective in all by herself? All I'm saying is you could use some help. Sometimes when I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them up, Tara will disappear. Unfortunately, the tactic hasn't worked yet. Once was partnered with Detective Nita and was surprised about how competent he is. If he didn't attach himself to the hip of Tara, he would probably make a good detective. Alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. Tried to tell me as only a few minutes detective would be the best to give me extra space, which translates to sticking me at the end of the hall. Lovely. What a morning. I'm exhausted. First, the boss dumped me out of violent crime, and they send movers ahead of me so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before I do. What a mess. As if I wasn't going through enough already. At least with my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. Bah! Been in this office for years, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be restrictive as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved in some boxes to be handed off to whoever brown noses his way into the promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all these years if it had been easily packed away and forgotten. Kazuki gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday last year. It seemed so long ago. A new email in my inbox from Yukimura. Looks like it's gone out for all the detectives. Detective Ito has been under a lot of pressure. Tragic loss at Tanaka has affected us all. Think we know where this is leading. Ito would be temporarily reassigned, so he did make it public. How humiliating. How nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? Gah. Is it gonna keep giving me the rapid fire pace? So it's just her face. Got it. Oh, I can't back out of this. He doesn't believe me. I'm the laughing stock of the station, and now I'm being moved out of the office up top. So, top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this. But it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him. Instead, he tells me to turn my gun in like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here doesn't going to change anything. They won't investigate. I will. I need to get my hands on the mask. Raina mentioned it over and over. It's the only clue I have on. Grab your mask. Forensic gave the mask once over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go down and scope it out. Yeah. Hey, they're gone. Huzzah, these. Officer Bando, recent transfer Osaka. Seems Sasaki in the front is quite smitten. Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito. That's right, transferred me in last week. How you doing? Please call me Bando. Yeah, I got a big station. Very soon to say, but never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I get myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's all over the news. Don't worry, never could trust the press. None of them know a thing about the police work, if you're asking me, and it sounds like you got caught in a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Ishibashi at the front desk wants me to give you this. Saki did? Oh, hand it over and let's have a look. Oh, I didn't reckon she'd send something like this. That's just because you don't know her like we do, Officer Bando. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know, not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. I'll do it myself, but I'm too busy. Alright, not a word to the other detectives. Got it? You got it. You're alright. I'll crank this workout and get upstairs when I can. I owe you one. I'm hoping that these IOUs stack up. Ah! I'm sorry to hear that, but yes, it is a movie recommendation. Have a good one, sir. Thanks for joining and enjoy your day. Right buttons. Let's start this, go talk to her, then get back in and go back down. Bando's on the roof. Pass on the letter. You did? Way to go. What do you say? It's too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? You read it. Please forget everything you saw. Slow down. I didn't read it. He asked me to tell him to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic. It's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh, dang it. If I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, he'll go nuclear. Decisions. I got it. You're not on duty. Watch the front desk for me. It won't be long. 10 minutes tops, please. Sure. That's my girl. I know I can count on you. Ugh. Oh. As much as I want to, I can't hurt Saki's career. I'll find another way. I mean, let's be real. If I did that, the only thing I can think is like, hey, yeah, there's a camera. I thought so. Morning. Didn't think you'd stick around and run after their thing. Don't remind me. Try to keep my mind off it. How you holding up? Taking it one day at a time. Honestly, I'm surprised you still work evidence. Tanaka put up a recommendation for your promotion. I think the people upstairs have other things on their mind rather than by the sounds of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my case. May have pissed off the wrong people. It makes me squirm to think about what it had been like in an earthquake in the basement. Wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, I'm really sorry about Tanaka. I respected him a lot. He'll truly be missed. Thanks. Miss him too. Gates. Mori has a key, but desperate time. I've seen Kazuki pick locks together. So I'm not allowed in. Oh no, I already see what I have to do. Okay. They're not gonna let me. I've made my choice. It's not going to let me change the cameras. Just straight to his office. Nothing to talk about. Go home and rest. Sir, hear me out. The chief gives me an order. I do know how much I dislike it because he's superior. You should do the same. The conversation's over. Well, at least he increased something for me. This is going to end badly. This is going to end so badly for me. Hairpin's an excellent lockpick. Great. Dang it. Let me check one more time to see if I can or can't turn off the cameras. Try not getting the one girl in trouble. It's only gonna get me in trouble. Yep. She's gone and I can't just disable cameras anymore. I've made this bed, I shall lie in it now. Alright. Press the button. We're going up. See, the thing that makes me wonder is there's a camera right there facing it. Evacuation of the building will start immediately after I pull the lever. There's a short window before they realize what's going on, so I need to get evidence room quickly. Here goes nothing! The cameras are still rolling. Gimme, 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 gimme. The mask. Small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. Maybe it's not the answer to the question. I'd hoped the mask would react the same way it did when I touched it. At least that would have justified what I'd done and proved the sensation I felt that day wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence room with nothing more than a rough old wood. No voices or visions, no eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course I held on to it. The case was only getting started, and Raina's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. It still had its part to play. I left the station with mask in hand. Back in the alley where the whole mess started, something told me there was more to find in the sewer. The mask itself could wait until later. As the train made its way there, images of the thoughts from that night engulfed me. I started feeling queasy. When my stop approached, the pit of my gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I hadn't enough of other people telling me what to feel or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the only one who gave me any sense of closure was myself. Well, I did myself a dirty with the police, so... We're back here again. Huh? No way. After that performance, I'm surprised to see you show your face again. Look, skip the condensation. I need the information badly, and I have no leads. I heard on the news about what happened to you and your partner that night. Well, Worth, I'm sorry. Thanks. Didn't think you cared so much about what happened to a cop, all things considered. Meaning what? My job? True. Police come in here all the time and act like gods. They order drinks, threaten me, and feel me up as if I don't care. My boss tells me to ignore it since happy cops are good for business. Honestly, they're worse than the customers they're supposed to protect from us. So yeah, all things considered, I don't love the police, but that doesn't make me a robot. Nobody deserves to die alone. If you told your buddies at the station that something terrible like that happened to me, some nobody hostess, do you think they would give? I wish I could say you're wrong, but years of the force have taught me that being a police officer doesn't make you a better person. A lot of people lose sight of what it is to be a human just because a government official gave them a badge. How long have you been doing this job? Not long. Only 2 years, 4 different shops. They all promise us the same thing. Better pay, customers that will treat you with respect. I'm still waiting on both of those things. Business has been in the pits. I've got some offers that might pay better, but they're at clubs with more of an adult vibe. They said I wouldn't have to do anything weird, but I don't know. I heard rumors about what happened to those girls at places. But a country girl like me doesn't exactly have a whole lot of job prospect. It'll be good money. This one's easy. Don't do it. But, ever heard the phrase, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it? No? Well, take it from me. No one's going out of their way to help you, but that doesn't mean you can't help yourself. Just think it over before you say yes to the offer, okay? Thinking I'm getting advice from a cop. Alright, I'll think about it. Got a name? Yeah, Mijo. Don't tell anyone, though. The boss doesn't like it when customers know our real names. You know, after I saw you on your knees, I didn't think you'd have any guts. Guess I was wrong. See you around. Can I order a drink? No? Not gonna let me order a drink. Dang. Oh, Detective, I heard about what happened the night after the police reporter showed up. Sorry to hear about your partner. Can't even imagine what it's like to lose someone like that. Thanks, Daiso, right? Yep, that's me. Surprised you remembered that, Detective. No need for Detective. I'm not on duty. Ayami is fine. How are things? Did that night hurt your business too? Honestly, business wasn't really better or worse because of it. Then I think I got a little uptick when the reporters were here. But eventually they left too, just like everybody else. It's always my dream to cook and start a restaurant, but it's been a constant uphill battle. What's the point? Don't give up. I know it might not mean much coming from me, but I believe you should stick it out to the end, no matter what. A lot of it comes down to attitude, right? If you stay down in the dumps, people will taste that emotion in the food. That's something no amount of alcohol can mask. Yeah, I guess. I've been beating myself up for weeks now. Maybe that's not helping, huh? I mean, I'm still competing for scumbags around here, but I'll try to keep my head above the water for now. Thanks, Detective. Stop by anytime. Drinks around the house. Thanks. Maybe I'll take you up on that one day. Okay, so I have a place that I can get drinks. Okay, still a keypad. Smell of rotting meat. Phone ringing over and over. Raina, did that really happen? Oh, that's a detective from the other. I wonder if she remembers me. The detective is right here, and I can hear you since she's standing right next to you. How did you know my name? It's on your tag. Don't think too hard about it, kid. You might hurt yourself. Anyway, I'm just surprised. Looks like you need to talk to me again. I don't. Just passing through. Oh, right. That's good. I think I already said everything I could to that other guy. Would have to reckon my brain pretty hard to come up with a new material, you know. What other guy? Titus? Typhoon? Tyara? Detective Tyara was here? What'd you tell him? Oh, Tyara, yeah. I told him that you were here and you were pretty hardcore. You told him I was hardcore. What does that mean exactly? You know, I told him you were a cop, and you didn't play by the rules. You had a drink if they wanted to, if you take edge off of stuff. You told... what else did you say? Not much else. I told him I heard a firecracker outside before you came in, about a broken lock, and how you said you seen a strange girl. I mean, nothing bad. Your eyes got all intent. That's nothing. The dust in my eyes, painful, stupid, idiotic dust that's causing me to squint harshly. Oh yeah, detective, you should be careful. That's super dusty in here. Thank you, I'm gonna leave now. Enjoy your day. Wow. So, his source... Police tape that's all the police tape is all that's left of the department's investigation. They're more focused on writing the offense insane than finding answers. Now or never. No excuses. Have a look around and see what happened. Okay. Air still feels heavy and still as it did the night. Doesn't look like much has changed. Not sure whether they expected anything different. Even if it turns out nothing, I should have looked around to see if I can find. I've already come this far after all. And so, no one seems to question why the shrine was here. Red markings, Raina drew still on the wall. Was she trying to guide or something else? Bottom of the world, hidden in darkness. They could have used a different rope to get down there. Touching it once was enough for a lifetime. Good luck. We all know where that rope came from. Ah. Maybe if it was a mistake to come here. All that's left for me here is horrible memories. But I saw Raina, a girl who couldn't possibly be alive in this tunnel. I'm sure of it. Mira and the others didn't see what they saw. I have to keep going. There's more to this. Oh, what is this? But another hatch leading further into the sewers. It's possible Raina escaped through that night. Maybe I wasn't far off the mark after all. More paint? Of course, from that night, never mentioned this. Did I miss something so obvious? No. Raina used this hatch. I might as well be able to find the proof to take the Kimura and put his doubts to rest once and for all. Better keep up my guard. Did I even turn in my gun? Sure. Looks like the same as where I came in. Does that have something to do with the lights? Yes, it does. There's an order. 1, 2, 3, 4. The amount of times that they're flashing. I swear there's something on that column behind that one. Rena? What's this doing here? So she was a pop star. Why would you leave this behind? Dorm seems stuck. I'll have to pry it open. Better head back to the surface and see if I can find a crowbar. What's that noise? The hatch is closed. I'm trapped. This isn't good. I have to get out of here. Not real. Not real. It's just an episode, like the doctor said. Not real. As if he said it wasn't real. Oh. Somehow I knew I'd find you if I came down here. Wait, don't go. Don't leave me again. This is a bad dream. Pounding like it was hit by a freight train. How'd I get back here? I don't remember. I tell him those noises in the nightmare all felt real as the sheets in his bed. I saw Kazuki, didn't I? Felt like he said something to me. What was it? But how'd I get home? I was in Shinjuku. And in the sewers. And then what? Maybe Kazuki was right. I'm pushing myself too hard. That's right. I'll burn out if I'm not too careful. Oh, it was real. I got the picture. What's this? A photo from the tunnel? It's impossible. It can't be. It's a nightmare. A delusion. It wasn't real. I must have picked it up from the station, but I've never seen this before. Why can't I remember? Could it have been real? If it was, then that means Kazuki's really out there somewhere with, just like Rena was. Why this photo? Some sort of stage performance? At any rate, there's no doubt about it. That's Rena, alright. Maybe someone will recognize her? My mind is racing. I need to take a moment to get my thoughts together before I do anything rash. Like, maybe take a medicine pill? Sheesh, my everything. Talk to the kitty. Hey, Fluff. You don't want to get up either, do you? I don't blame you. I could see my days away with you, I probably would. Thing is, I stay here, I won't have any chance of finding him. I saw him that night, sort of. I don't understand it, but he's out there somewhere. I'm the only one who can bring him home. No one else will believe me. You me? You know how early it is? I heard you were up and the door was open, so I let myself in. Do you need something? Nope, I figured I'd check in on you. Things have been so quietly lately without Tanaka. I thought you might be lonely. Where were you last night? I listened for you and didn't hear anything. I don't know. I mean, I had a late night. You know how those can get, right? Sorry if I worried you. Are you sure you didn't hear me come in? Shy. That's another big one, wasn't it? They've been more frequent lately, huh? What if something were to happen to you? What if I didn't know where you were? You can see why I'd be worried. Amy, you don't have to look after me. I can manage. Don't say that. We're neighbors. It's my job to look after you. Who's gonna take care of you if I don't? I'm okay, really. I should probably get ready though soon, though. Right. I can take a hint. Yami, don't work too late, okay? Pills. Pill. I gotta keep my sanity back in. Take another pill. Yes, it lowers. Doesn't matter how many of these stupid things you take, the world doesn't make any more sense. That one did 10 this time. Alright, things are a little more... a little better by the feels of it. I get to go places. Nice. Center of all the investigation in the city of Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. My office is in a nearby building. If I'm not on active duty, I won't have the access to the main building, but I might as well do a check with the Saki if I need to. Considered to be the commercial heart of Tokyo's metropolis, as well as the seedy underbelly. It's also a location in that quiet back alley where I chased Kazuki where my life almost fell apart. Kazuki and I chose an apartment in Shinagawa, that is far away from the Yamato mine north of the town of Living Cross. Despite everything that's happened, I'm still at home. Many Pulpington's there, and I can check my laptop and pick my bills. Might as well get the police part out of the way. Hayami, what are you doing here? Get out of here before someone notices you. I saw what you did. Pull the alarm, sneak into the evidence room. You think I wouldn't notice? Lucky for you, I'm the only one that noticed. I'm not going to tell anyone, but seriously, what are you thinking? You've always been nice to me. You covered for me. I owe you. So now we're even. Wait, no. You owe me big time for this one. Big time. I'm not going to ask you why you did what you did. For once, I don't think I want to know. My opinion, get some help with whatever you're working through instead of pulling crazy stunts like that. Anyway, I can't let you in the building. Not my call. It came from Yukimura. He said not to let any non-active officers in. I don't think he knows, but you need to be more careful, okay? Well, that's good news. She covered for us. I'm okay with that. She's covering for us. We covered for her. Let's see how she's doing. Oh. Yeah, I'm working the morning shift because my boss doesn't want me talking to cops all the time. And what do I find? A cop. Bright and early. Assume you're looking for something. Something like that. Hope the chat off the record. Well, I do know how this goes. You're going to stand there until I tell you something. So what do you want? Have a look at this. There's a possibility that she was around this area when Tanaka was taken. A great detective like yourself must know how many girls pass through this part of town on a nightly basis. I'm well aware, lucky for you, I'm not asking about all the girls, just this one. What do you expect then? How do I remember something like that? It's kind of hard to make out, but the girl has red hair if it helps. Red hair? Huh, that changes everything, except it doesn't. What's your point? Hell, I might have seen her a few weeks ago during the incident, so... you're still working. Let me help you. Your little picture says 1996 on it, so I'm pretty sure whoever gave you that, gave that to you is pulling your leg. Oops, sorry. Not sure what they're paying for some... for you... Not sure what they're paying you if someone like me can tell you that. If you all don't mind, I'm gonna get back to work. Hey, hold on, we're just starting a conversation here. What do you want me to say? I can't lie to you, can I? Well, I could, but it only makes you come back here again. Ignore the date. It might not even be a date. It could be room number or password for all I know, so think hard. Honestly, I don't think there's any other way to say this. I don't know that I haven't already said. This girl couldn't have just been another girl. She would have stood out. So think. My gut tells me she passed through here. Alright, putting on my thinking cap. You're missing me now, aren't you? Me? Why would I ever make you think that? What as this is, I'm not lying to you. I don't know her at all, and trust me, if I'm telling you to get out of my hair, I would. Anything else I can help you with? For your good morning drink, perhaps? Paper saying you might be crazy. Take care of yourself. Lovely. What's up, buddy? Hey, you're working bright and early. How are you? Been better, but thanks for asking. Anything I can help you with? Have you seen this girl? Hey, she's pretty cute. She might be underneath the creepy marketing. She does look familiar, but I'm not sure why. Have you seen her? Here? No, I don't think so. It's in 1996 in the corner. Well, it means 96 was good years for me. That was the year I made big plans to go to culinary school and become the world's greatest chef. Didn't have a care in the world for anything other than my food. Look at me now. Didn't quite turn out the way I planned. Selling greasy food to people who wouldn't know good cooking from a convenience store rice bowl. Wish I could go back. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Let me see the picture. Of course. You know, I might know who this is. She looks just like this Flash in the Pan idol from way back when. Had a hit song or something like that. Anyway, her name was Sparkly Diamond. Dang, I can't remember. Sorry, Abby. Thought I had it, but I can't remember anything. Anyway, that was from when I was younger. She must be married with kids now. Are you positive it's the same girl? Well, it sure looks like her. That's for sure. Kind of embarrassing, but I was really into idols and stuff like that when I was younger. Kept the scrapbook and everything. I hope no one ever finds it. She looks like an old idol. Anything else? Nope, that I can think of. I would ask someone younger than me, but she might have been around towards the end of my idol obsession. Hope that helps. It did, thanks. No problem. See you around. Okay, so she's an idol, per se. I keep thinking like this one right here. Forensics identifying the organic metal in the bag that held Kazumi's phone. It's human remains like an organ from a yet unknown victim. Lovely. Alright, Buster. Hey, what you doing? I thought you guys worked at night like you were nocturnal turn animals or something. Probably gonna regret this. Have you seen this girl? Whoa, that's some creepy stuff. You like mark all over her face for revenge? Man, messed up. Yeah, I didn't. Look, I'm not sure what exactly I expect, but I shouldn't have bothered you, so I'll get going. Whoa, 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 slow down, detective. You got a genuine pop idol performance photo. You know something? Yeah, you know about this picture? Yep. So what is it? Well, based on like the lighting and outfit, it looks like it's pretty ancient. I mean, that might be over 10 years old now. If it's 10 years is ancient, I'm not gonna ask how old you think I am. Anyway, what else can you tell me about this photo? Oh, I've recognized that stage anywhere. This cozy little spot in Akihabara. The little lady was probably like based there or something. This one time, me and my girlfriend were at a concert there, and I think she had hots for me, so... Okay, I get the picture. Akihabara, huh? Alright, I gotta say, kid, you really know your stuff. Yep, people like me, people tell me that a lot. You know, like they think I'm pretty wisdomful. Oh no, I've been fun chatting, but I better get back to work. Place would fall apart without me. Nice! New location, thank you. I want to go back in, but I want to try out the passcode too. See if that might do it. No way of getting in without the passcode. Dang, so there's gotta be a purpose for that. I don't think I need to go down there right now. Alright, new location unlocked. Oh, I need my own apartment. Vinny, Akihabara is a Mecca of Greek culture with numerous electronic stores, made decorations for stage. But our cute exterior also holds a dark underbelly of exploitation that isn't often talked about in the public. Does it save? I need a save. Well, it's saved. So, yep. I am going to call it here.